you're all here for Mike Cotton tells you stories about growing up in the Deep South. Well then, thank you for coming to the Bruce Campbell Band. You know him from The Evil Dead, Spider-Man, Burn Notice, Xena, the man who left from the chair. Bruce Campbell.
Hello everybody. Greetings. Who has the best Evil Dead tattoo? Let's see it, come up here, let's see it. Come on, come up here, let's go. $5 to the best Evil Dead tattoo. That's fired up, Get down here now, alright, hold on. Alright, so come on up on stage, one at a time. I can only trust Evil Dead people one at a time. Alright, you got one on your leg, right?
What's your name?
Dak.
Where are you from, Dak?
I'm from Shamokin.
Gesundheit. And what have you got on your leg?
I got you and your...
That's not me, that's a character that I play. See, there's no chainsaw, isn't that weird? Okay. So you have me doing what?
You're just, chilling, you got your boomstick and, you're a chainsaw.
How many hours?
4.5.
4.5 hours, this guy's like, bullshit. Stand down for a second, we'll bring the next person up. Come on up here, sir, come on up here. What's your name?
Rob.
Rob, what do you got?
I got you right here.
The character Ash right here.
And I got your portrait. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful face. Yes, I have myself tattooed on my penis. Hey, 2 heads are better than one. Okay, so how many hours did they both take?
This one was 6 and this one was 5, so.
We got 11 hours so far. Okay, stand down. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, man. What's your name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl, what do you got? Oh, you got my face again. That character's face. That's Ash. Okay, and how many hours did that? Is that another one? That's just a generic skull, though. Off Evil Dead. See? Okay, how many hours?
12 total.
12 total. Now, don't you say 13 and you say 15. 12 on one leg, 12 on the other. You get bullshit. You need a new tattoo artist, I think. All right, they'll be the judge. Go ahead and stand down for a minute. Come on up here. And then what's your name, sir?
Adam.
Adam, what do you got?
I got Henrietta, I got Laughing Deer, and I got...
Whoa, wait a second now. Henrietta, show me Henrietta. From Evil Dead 2. Okay, no, that's Evil Ellen from Evil Dead 1. Get your movies straight. Okay. Hey, it's his tattoo. I don't give a rat's ass. What else you got?
Laughing Deer.
A laughing deer from Evil Dead
2.
And what else you got? I see you got a chainsaw thing there and a portrait. And another thing. So you got 4 items. Worth how much time?
Altogether probably like 10 hours. They're not finished either, so.
Okay, but we got 4 items here. Okay, stand down. We'll got a few more to go to here. Hello, sir. How are you? What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. What do you got here?
Cover of Evil Dead 2.
He's into covers. There's a lot of covers here.
They were having to to the other side.
Goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Great. And how many hours did that take?
A lot. It was 4 sessions.
4 sessions. Okay, my bleeding friend, step down there. Come on over here, dear. What's your name?
Megan.
Hi, Megan. What do you got cooking? You have a cute little boy. That's okay. Put it around. Show that to our. There's a stick figure Ash that I could have done with a pen. In fact, I think I did do that with a pen last night at a bar. And that's And then Laughing Ash here. So we have a little stick. I like the stick figure. I've never seen a cheesy ass tattoo that cheesy before. Okay, and How many half-hour sessions did that take?
Altogether, probably like 3.5.
3.5. Okay. So once you line up, ladies and gentlemen, all of our contestants line up along the stage here, and we'll just do a quick recap. And I think we need to get an applause thing to determine who gets $5. Okay, so now, again, reminder, we've got the wraparound ash. All right, you know, the first round of applause you can never really judge because it's like buying a house. The first one you see, you want it, but then if you see 10 houses, you go, that first house sucked. All right, anyway. And now, do a quick recap. Now, this was the laughing deer, which is, I feel is the most original so far, and the stickman ash so far. So we have a laughing deer, Henrietta, and Ash with a chainsaw, and another weird face. So we have 4 right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that one. And yeah, you're toast, lady. No. And this is the woman who lies about how long it takes. Either that or she has a prisoner who's doing her tattoo. So how about a little round of applause for her? She's like, I just came here to buy a Freddy poster. Now we got some little more serious stuff. As a reminder, we got the ash face here. We got another one there. Very intricate tattoos. Very well done tattoos. And quick reminder, we've got what's the green crap?
That's you and your possessed, your character possessed.
My character's possessed. That's badass. He was green? Okay, zombie badass. All right, zombie badass. All right, you nailed it, I think. All right, now let's hear it now for the weirdo stick figure act. Well, you know, I have to say, I think the stick figured ash wins $5. Whoever comes to the signing session later, if you show up with these tattoos, I'll sign them between 3 and 7. I have no idea. I'm here wherever schmoes sign crap at the dealer room. How about a big round of applause for all of our fans? Stick figure ass.
This is my boomstick.
Yeah, well, the remainder of our time today will be interesting or not, depending on what questions you ask. So, which section gets to start? There's usually loser sections, there's smart sections. Usually the further away you go in either direction, it gets worse. How about someone from over here, start the ball rolling? What do you need to know? Yes?
Tell us about
Bruce Campbell versus Frankenstein. Thank you for asking about that, sir. Your $2, I'll give it to you later. He's referring to the sequel to My Name is Bruce. Enough of you suckers bought the DVD that we're going to do another one. Yeah, keep those pirated downloads coming. So yeah, Bruce is going to fight Frankenstein next, and not well. And then when he's done botching that, and innocent people will die. That takes place at a convention. It takes place at the first annual FrankenCon in Zwangarten, Germany. And so if anyone wants to audition for that, don't talk to me. Thank you for that insightful question. Let's go over here. Yes?
Is there a dream project that you've always wanted?
Did you guys just lose, by the way? Start a little fight about hockey. So Chicago won that oversized beer mug, right? don't give a rat's ass. I'm from Detroit. I hate both you assholes. Sorry, you were asking about a dream project before I dashed your future.
Is like there a particular actor, director, or storyline that you've always wanted to do but haven't done?
An actor-director storyline. What? Who said what? Porno. I already did a movie where I played Elvis with cancer on his penis. That's as close as I'm gonna get. No, I used my stuntman for all of that stuff. No, I don't have a dream project. The trick is to make whatever piece of crap comes across your desk the best that you can. Make it the best that you can. I will never be working with Marty Scorsese, ever. Because he fears me, what can I say? He'll use Leo instead. Whatever. Let's go back over here. Yes, right here in the front. Hold on, I'm trapped. Trapped like a rat at a convention. Yes?
Yes, you have said that Briscoe County Jr. was one of your favorite parts.
I have said that, haven't I?
Okay.
Did you read that on the internet?
Anyway, I'm curious if you'd like to revisit Briscoe. I was heartbroken when.
But I'd like to revisit Briscoe. If I could still get on a
Another
horse,
series?
yeah.
Sure you could. Another series or
Ma'am,
maybe
old
a
TV
movie.
shows age like fish.
But it was ahead of its time with the fantasy element.
It was ahead of its time. That's why it only stayed on the air for one season.
Oh, okay, I liked it. All right, can I have a second quick question? Burn Notice. You did an episode where you were in a lovely navy blazer. You were trying to get
Burn
some-
Notice, I did an episode where I was in a lovely navy blazer.
Yes, right. And you're trying to get some guy to get.
Was I ever in a blazer on
Yes,
that show?
yes.
Okay.
You look great. You look great.
All right, thanks.
Looking for compliments, aren't you? Okay. Anyway, you're trying to get this guy to cough up.
I'm about to punch you in the face. Come on now, come on, focus up. Where are we going with this? You're like the guy I was playing golf behind an old man.
Yeah.
And I said, old man, can I play through?
You're
He
having.
goes, son, I've been playing this game since before you were born. I said, well, would you mind finishing before I die?
Okay, you're trying to
sorry.
get this guy to give you information.
She's just going to keep going. It doesn't matter.
Let me get to it.
All right.
You're trying to get this guy to cough up information. You're all dressed up. Sam doesn't usually wear a blazer on the show. And you've got this guy out to lunch 3 times. This is the 3rd time. And you're
Okay, so
really-
where are we going with this?
Here's the question.
There might be one other person who might want to ask a question.
You're trying to, you really lay it out for him and let him know that he should be threatened by you. And you build up to this. You're trying to get him to give you the information and he won't. And you become Sam, this is
Okay, I'm going to stop you. Is it bigger than a bread basket? What specifically would you like to ask me?
Is there a special pleasure in doing something?
Does anyone have any Ritalin?
Like, you build up to this thing where you take the guy down. Is there a special pleasure in the scene where you finally take him down?
Is there a special pleasure I get in you coming to the end of your question?
No, it was a great scene and you did a beautiful job. Ms. Scorsese should be looking at you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm not coming back to that section for an hour. Yes, over here. Yes.
If you could erase Congo or McHale's Navy from your resume.
If I could erase Congo or McHale's Navy from my resume, would I? No, because the check's cleared. What's your problem? All right, smart ass. Let's have someone volunteer as a studio executive. I want to be a studio executive. Stand up, sir. What's your name? Hi, Dave. I didn't need the last name. That's too much information. Dave, I'm going to pitch a project to you. And you're going to say yes or no. Let's say you're Paramount. You're the head of Paramount. All right, sir. I got a project I'm going to pitch to you. It's a Michael Crichton book. Okay? And Michael Crichton, you know, that famous author? And it's going to be produced by all of Steven Spielberg's producers. We're going to get Anne V. Coates, the woman who edited Lawrence of Arabia, edit the movie. Oh, yeah. What is it? John Patrick Shanley. He wrote Moonstruck. John Patrick Shanley. He's going to write the screenplay. He won an Academy Award for Moonstruck. Are you with me? Okay, roger that, yeah. I have Alan Davio, the man who shot E.T. Are you going to make this movie? Congratulations, you just made Congo! The point is, jackass, some things look good. Some things look good on paper. Now with that section, too. Yes. I love how everyone stands up because now we can all see where it's coming from.
Will we see more Bruce Campbell in the reboot of Spider-Man and
What's that?
free energy drink?
A free energy drink?
Yeah.
No, thank you, sir. I have plenty of energy without your false bullshit energy. It will jack you up, and I'm going to find you drooling in the hallway in about an hour. Will I be part of the Spider-Man reboot?
Yeah.
Aren't you depressed that there are terms like reboot?
Yeah.
It's just the name of a movie. Will Sam Raimi be part of Spider-Man reboot? Then I guess I'm not available. There's no reason to do a Man in Tights movie unless Sam is involved. And I think he's doing Worlds of Warcraft. Why is that funny, lady? Of anything that's been spoken today, you laugh at that? I got a woman over here you should talk to. I met her earlier. She wanted to know if I had an hour. I said, why? She goes, well, I just want to have a 5-minute conversation. You're thinking of another question, aren't you? All right, let's go into the danger zone. Let's go over to the far corners of the far reaches of the convention. Yes, back there somewhere. Sheriff. My thoughts on Briscoe County. Just had a lovely discussion with someone probably 13 seconds ago. Was it your favorite one-season wonder? All right. The real reason why Tricia Helfer's not on burn notice anymore? Her contract expired. Sir, let me tell you how television works. They come to us with someone like Tricia. Hey, she'd love to be on your show. How about a 3-episode arc? It's all about arcs. So she did her arc. She got shot in the face wherever she got shot. And now she's done. There's always a new villain. Have you been watching the show? A new woman, what? The new black guy is the villain? Say that louder in Philadelphia. Are you married to this lady right here? Then you should be. Sir, excuse me, I'm going to go to the person I actually pointed to. I'm sorry to interrupt your dream world. There. Yes, go ahead, sir. Will I be in the world of Warcraft? Is Sam Raimi involved in that? Yeah, then I probably will be in some stupid part. All right. Yeah, World of Warcraft. How many many of you people play World of Warcraft? It's not that impressive. All right, yes, right here.
Have you read and how do you feel about the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash?
Have I read the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash comic
How
books?
do you feel about it?
I don't like them. No, leave those movies alone. Leave my character alone. The only reason to hook up with Freddy or Jason or any of those other losers is to kill them. There's no reason otherwise than to torment you. Did you like them? No. Why didn't you like them? Because you paid out the raw cash to read them.
I just thought, as you said, just leave the characters.
Leave well enough alone. Because look at it this way, we actually had a 5-minute conversation with New Line Cinema about making Ash versus Jason versus Freddy. And we said, hey, great idea. So Ash will kill them both, right? Hello? That was our conversation with New Line Cinema. Because look, how do you reconcile the 3 worlds that they live in? Freddy with his little child molestation thing going on. That hockey mask guy, you know, I mean, they all have different powers and things, and Ash works at S-Mart. Where is S-Mart?
I mean, I was willing to give it a chance.
You were willing to give it a chance. They got your money.
I did.
You poor bastard. Let's go back to this neglected section over here. Let's have something obscure over here. I'm way in the corner. All right. I guess that's why your hand was up. You saw me in Toronto last year. What are you doing here? No, that's good. Oh, a Sam Axe TV movie. Yes, we're going to make a Sam Axe TV movie. Yeah. Enough of this Michael Weston crap. I'm taking charge of this series right here, right now. Yeah, theoretically, we don't know when. All right, that's pretty normal for that section. Something back there. Yes. Once more? What about Jack of all trades? If we had gotten a 3rd season? What about a 2nd season, Jack? I'll take a 2nd season. You got a 2nd season in your pocket? We would have done all, yeah, I got season 1. We would have done a lot of things. We got canceled. Now I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yes, somewhere here in the normal section, yes. Everyone looks behind them. Coke or Pepsi? Neither one, thanks. Yes. Will I do any more action-adventure roles like Jack of all trades, which was so successful? And you're talking Autolycus from Hercules and Xena. No, probably not. I turned 50, I blew my hamstring fighting a stunt guy. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this crap. Yes?
When's your next book coming out? I really like it.
My next book is called Vagabond, The Gypsy Life of an Actor. I'll try and soak some more money out of you in a couple of years. I just have to write it first. Yes?
Did you think Sam Raimi made a mistake dropping the Spider-Man?
Did I think Sam Raimi made a mistake dropping out of the Spider-Man franchise? Not when they wanted to be like Twilight. Isn't it just a little awkward that Spider-Man is going to be Spider-Man before he was bitten by a radioactive spider? Doesn't that strike anybody as weird? Now he's just a guy. Hey. Like, where does he get his powers from if it's in high school before he was bitten?
The toy surprise of cereal bites.
You guys are so bad, I'm going back to these numbers over here. Yes, somewhere in the middle there. Yes.
So you starred in million dollar opening, number one opening movies. You got starred in the number one, I guess, show on cable.
Number one show on cable, Burn Notice, you're referring to that, yes.
You look like the Dynamite. Doesn't that make you feel a little better as well? You go save the president from the battle?
Does it make me feel better in the Dynamite comics that Ash saved the president from Deadites? Sir, I'm just glad you have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. So, let's be done. Yeah. Yes, over yonder. Hey, Boomstick Man, what's going on? Yeah! Hail to the king, baby!
What's your favorite cameo character you ever played?
My favorite cameo. You say cameo as though it were insignificant. Technically, I had cameos in the Spider-Man movies. Technically. But as you recall, in the first Spider-Man, my little cameo role as the ring announcer, I named Spider-Man. If I wasn't in that movie, that billion-dollar franchise would be called The Human Spider. Part 2, sure, insignificant role as the snooty usher. Cameo, just a cameo. Quick question, did Spider-Man ever get in that theater? No. Interesting, so technically I'm the only character who's ever defeated Spider-Man. Part 3, Spider-Man comes to me, the French Maitre D', for advice. How many superheroes come to a lowly Maitre D' for advice? Not many, buddy. Did it do him any good? Not really, because Spider-Man was kind of a dick to me in the first 2 movies. So I was really going to help him out in the third. All right, thank you for clarifying that, sir. I saw your sleeve outside there. Yes, in the back. How long am I committed to Burn Notice? You sound like I'm in an institution. Contractually, 7 years. Yeah. Come down to visit me in August. Anyone from Miami? Yeah. Yeah, because there's special, strange people down there. In fact, Burn Notice has just been renewed for seasons 5 and 6 already. Maybe it's, I think it might be time for a raise. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, right there.
What part did you play in McHale's Navy?
What part did I play in McHale's Navy? Go talk to the guy who thinks I should take it off my resume.
I get my $40 back for
You sit down, buddy. Must be a Blackhawks fan. Want to sing him? Yes, ma'am. What's it like working on the set of Burn Notice? What do you think it's like? I'm always just curious, like, what's in your little pea head? It's what? It's hotter than hell. Looks fun. Those hurricanes are a ball. All alone. Are you going to wipe out Cuba or Haiti? Let's just see what happens. Oh, they hit us! Oh. I'm contractually obligated. Yep, I have to just let the thing go right over me. Can't move, I'm under contract. Yes, yeah. Miami's a fascinating place. It's where a collision of cultures happen kind of for real. Because you got the Haitian cab driver who wants to get 5 lanes over to take that exit. He's not going to the next exit. That would make way too much sense. He's getting over, and then the New Jersey lawyer's going, and then the Colombian truck driver gets in the middle to calm them all down. So it works out okay. And you don't need helmets with your motorcycles there. They won't let you die in that state, but you cannot wear helmets on a motorcycle. Just think about that. Think about that. Terry Schiavo, 2 words for you. I didn't make that shit up. Ride a motorcycle, you'll be a vegetable soon enough. Yes. Pretty bright in here, isn't it? Stand up, sir. Everyone else, please let's enjoy your ridiculous outfit you have on. And why the jacket? A little chilly out there today, 89? You what? Oh, you're Hunter S. Thompson. Oh, look at you. Look at you. What's the fly swatter for?
Bats!
It's what?
Bats.
Bats? You don't even know what you're doing. He uses those for bats? He was hallucinating and he needed bats. Have you ever hallucinated, sir? All the time. I'm hallucinating right now, I'll tell you that. What, did you have a question or? What's it like being a total badass all the time? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't make those little terms up. Okay, we'll talk later. We'll be badasses together. Me and Hunter S. I don't know what this fly swatter is. Thompson. Yes, right there. Yes, Jeffrey Donner and I went to Baghdad last November. My wife was very excited about going to Iraq. She thought she said that was a great idea. She actually did. She's very supportive. My brother's in the military, and so we went over there. He's kind of a jerk. You don't have to clap. He's a person too. He's a moron. That's all right. But when I mentioned we might go to Afghanistan next, she stopped being so excited. He's like, the hell with those guys. They knew what they were getting into. I'm like, what happened to Iraq? Wasn't that a good idea? So I think we're still going to go to Afghanistan. RPGs be damned. What the hell? Why not? Because the weird thing is being an actor, we can go and do strange things that civilians can't just show up there and go, hey, can I look around? What's going on over here? Don't ask to go to the mountains? I would not ask to go to the mountains. No. Yes, you can. You track it down through my website. Because we should do something like that. Hate the war, not the warriors. That's the truth. I have to say, these dear soldiers are in a much better situation coming home than they were in the Vietnam era, because it's a whole different ballgame now. Now I think people have a better idea that war is a little more complicated, a little weirder, not as clean cut as everyone thinks. So anyway, I'm happy to support any poor bastard who's willing to throw down their lives so that I can do dumb spy shows. And some of you. No, so anyway, yeah, we hope to go back. Yeah. Can I serenade you with Hungry Like the Wolf? I'll do better than that, lady. I'm going to sing a song from my favorite play, The Fantastics. It's called Try to Remember. Try to remember. Maybe another time. Yes, right here. that working with Sam Raimi was fun. Sam Raimi is fulfilling to work for. Creatively fulfilling. Physically a nightmare. So I don't know, those, I have a theory, a movie that's easy to make is hard to watch. So, but the Evil Dead movies were very difficult, so hopefully they're easier to watch. At times. Well, you have to like, you know, limbs flying off of people and blood and carnage and mayhem. I'm glad you're good now. They're not fun, I gotta tell you. Movies are a pain in the ass to make. Because it's either, you're the little place kicker. You're either waiting on the sidelines or you have to come in and win the game. It's sort of like that. Army of Darkness, I had a book that I was reading during that time when we were shooting the pit sequence where I was chocolate brown. I could tell throughout the book what sequence we were shooting based on what color I left on the margins. Every day when I would sign out, I would just take whatever smear was on my hand and sign out on the Screen Actors Guild call sheet. That was my signature, lady. I had milk in the fridge. The expiration date was the same as when we wrapped filming. I couldn't wait for that milk to go bad. Just watch Army of Darkness and just figure out how we might actually make a movie like that. Just turn the sound off and just think about it. I wish my mother never met my father when we were making that movie. Am I glad we made it? Yes, I am. Very much so. Sure. Let's go back to this corner. Yes?
Okay. How does it feel to be the last of the TV Cowboys?
Last of the TV Cowboys. Didn't they do any other phony shows after that?
I know of.
Since '94? They've done some TV, some westerns. Firefly. Just a second, I got some answers for you. The one with Richard Dean Anderson that I can't remember the name of. Deadwood. What about Deadwood? I think it was the last of the Cowboys on the Warner Brothers backlot, though, because now it's Wisteria Lane. I used to ride across those Desperate Housewives' little faces. And we had a back. That western lot is gone, torn down. Buildings are there now. I was glad to be part of it, because that's the same one that just went all the way back. Laramie Street was a very famous street that we shot on. Now it's a development. Time's up, she's saying. Okay, we'll do we'll do 3 more amazing questions. We'll do maybe one from each section. Yes, last one over here. Do I have the buildings on my property from My Name is Bruce? Do you know where my property is? What? Do you know where in Oregon? Don't try, sir. I have Dobermans. And Rottweilers. No, I just tore part of it down. I couldn't get the fire department to burn it down for me. I called them up. You guys can learn something. Come on and burn my set down. I really just wanted to save money tearing it down. And they didn't do it. They wouldn't do it because it wasn't built for real. I know that's a shocker to you. Yes, I tore part of it down. It was creating floods and it flooded part of my house. Because I raised it all up and water has this weird thing that follows gravity right down into my house. So thanks for reminding me of that. Okay. All right. Yes, right here. You were interested to know, as an artist. You're referring to me as an artist? God bless you, sir. Did you read the reviews for My Name is Bruce? Wow. That made snakes on a plane look good. What other art forms am I interested in? Just the art of love, my friend. I like all art forms. I don't know how else to give you an answer other than a generic one. I love art of all kinds, the straight to DVD especially. Yes, right here.
Would you please just hug my girlfriend?
Oh my
I
God.
hug your girlfriend.
Just hug her.
Did she need a hug?
She needs a hug.
Why haven't you been hugging
I
her?
have been hugging her. I'm not you.
Have you been hugging her enough? Give me an example of how you hug her. Come on, lady. Come on. Give us a hug. Come on, give me some sugar, baby. Come on now.
I want a hug from
She
you.
doesn't look satisfied.
I bet you don't want to hug. Do you want to hug me instead?
I'm not gonna hug you.
Well, then will you hug her?
What's your name?
Winter.
What?
Winter.
Winter?
Yes.
Where's your brother Spring? Come on up here. We'll do a representational hug for everyone in the room.
Thank you.
That Winter, she's a hot little mama. You're a lucky man.
Thank you, sir.
She slipped me her number.
That's okay with me. I'm okay with that.
6.
That's it.
Okay, yes, a double-handed wave there. Great question, isn't it?
Is there ever a role that you regret taking?
Is there ever a role I've regretted taking? This man's making the assumption I've never turned anything down. No, I've never regretted taking anything, and I've never regretted not taking something. Because if it's a piece of crap in written form, it'll be a piece of crap in film form. Because that's the blueprint, if you will. The script. Any writers out here? You took your hand up and then you put it down right away. Either you are or you aren't. That doesn't matter that nobody's paid you. You tell the tax man, shut up. I'm an artist. You don't need my money.
You said you're willing to look at stuff.
I said that I'm willing to look at stuff that you've written?
I'm asking.
What, are you crazy? I've read one piece of fan fiction. I'm done forever. There's a lot of Autolycus, by the way, doing some really nasty things, I gotta tell you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna finally wrap it up here. I wanna say thanks to all of you for a bunch of things here now. I have a kid in college. Thanks for keeping him in college. I do appreciate that. And I want to thank you for supporting alternative cinema. Not everything can be those big Transformer piece of shit movies. I think there's plenty of other stories to tell, and by supporting those alternative stories in cinema and art forms in whatever form they take, you're actually helping expand the nature of our country. It's a good thing. We need big movies, medium movies, and little teeny crappy movies everywhere. So thanks for your support over the years. I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming, and because you've been so awesome, we're staying open an extra hour tonight until 8. And the Zinacooks, don't forget about the Zinoscope party tonight. Let's go. The field house.
Excuse me.